Why is the Crescent Hotel in Arkansas among the most eerie lodging establishments worldwide? For a considerable amount of time, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, has drawn hundreds of tourists there each year. The Crescent Hotel, which was constructed in 1886 as a luxury hotel, is more than just a large structure with breathtaking views of the Ozark Hills. This location is also well known for its mysterious, tragic, and unexplained paranormal past. This hotel is regarded by many as one of the most haunted locations in the world, if not all of America. But what exactly about the Crescent Hotel is so unsettling? Why is there such a wealth of ghost stories and paranormal encounters associated with the history of this building? We must go into this hotel's lengthy past and expose the sinister incidents that occurred there in order to comprehend the response. Every phase of the Crescent Hotel's history, from its start as an opulent hotel to its conversion into a cancer hospital, left a lasting impression and engenders a sense of mystery and terror. Due to its natural springs, which were thought to have therapeutic qualities, Eureka Springs became well known as a health resort in 1886. People traveled from all across America to this city's mineral springs in hopes of finding relief from a variety of illnesses. Designed as a luxury hotel with upscale lodging and wellness amenities, the Crescent Hotel was constructed to cater to the needs of affluent visitors to the city. The hotel's structure is a magnificent work of construction, featuring European-style architecture and massive stone walls. The Crescent Hotel, which is surrounded by stunning vistas of the Ozark Mountains, represents comfort and elegance in its day. Since its establishment, the hotel has started to conceal sinister tales beneath its imposing exterior. Shortly after it opened, the hotel started having problems. The number of visitors decreased as a result of its costly operation and the fact that mineral water is no longer regarded as an effective treatment. The hotel had to battle to remain open as a result of this situation. But a lot of people think that this hotel's downfall was caused by something else than simple financial issues. Reports of unexplained fatalities started to surface, and the hotel's image as a location with bad energy started to take shape. The Crescent Hotel had its most significant transformation in 1937 when a man by the name of Dr. Norman Baker purchased it and converted it into a cancer hospital. Despite having no formal medical training, con artist Baker asserts that he has discovered a cancer cure. She changed the hotel's name twice, first to Crescent College and Conservatory for Young Women, and then to Baker's Cancer Hospital. Renowned for his colorful and quirky demeanor, Baker operated this clinic on the belief that he could treat cancer without the need for surgery, radiation, or chemotherapy. Many desperate patients were drawn to the Crescent by this notion, hoping to receive a miraculous cure. But what they discovered in the hospital was not at all what they had anticipated. Many of Baker's patients died as a result of subpar care or because their conditions worsened since there was insufficient access to competent therapy. Baker employed treatment techniques that lacked scientific backing. Baker's patients gave him a lot of money, but he never succeeded in saving anyone's life. In fact, it's said that the bodies of many of the people who passed away in the hotel were moved and concealed covertly. One of the most eerie aspects of the Crescent Hotel was the basement, where Baker performed his medical treatments. Patients were mistreated here, and the effects of those horrifying procedures are still evident today. When visitors enter the basement, many describe feeling as though they are being suffocated by the pain and terror of the people who were treated there in the past. In the end, Norman Baker was detained for 4 years after being accused of mail fraud in 1940, but his legacy at the Crescent Hotel endures to this day. Many people think that the ghosts of his patients who passed away still haunt the location, searching for the justice or tranquility they were unable to find throughout their lives. One of the most well-known ghost stories associated with the Crescent Hotel concerns a bricklayer who perished in 1885 while building the hotel. This man died inside the hotel, on the spot where room 218 is today, after falling from the roof. The room has been the focus of several stories of paranormal activity ever since. Strange noises, like falling objects, heavy footsteps, or doors closing on their own, are frequently reported by guests staying in room 218. Some even claim to have seen a man's shadow move across the room, particularly in the vicinity of the man's alleged fall. Guests have also reported awakening in the middle of the night to the sensation of someone sitting on the edge of their bed or of something yanking the blanket off of them. Even though a lot of these visitors are drawn to the hotel because of its reputation for horror, what they encounter is frequently even more ominous than they anticipated. Since room 218 is regarded as one of the most haunted rooms in the country, a lot of professional ghost hunters and paranormal television shows visit it in an attempt to find signs of paranormal activity. But in spite of all the technology employed, the mysteries surrounding room 218 remain unanswered. The Crescent Hotel is reported to be haunted by a number of spirits in addition to the ghost of the deceased stonemason. Theodora, a lady, was one of the most often mentioned. He is thought to have been a past patient of Dr. Baker's who passed away there. Many visitors swear they saw her strolling down the hallway while wearing 1930s-style clothing. She never really left the hotel, but at times it appeared as though she was getting ready to go with a suitcase or handbag. It's also said that Theodora frequents room 419. Numerous attendees described witnessing her figure sitting on the bed, perhaps waiting for something, or standing in front of the mirror, assessing her appearance. Even though his presence was not deemed hazardous, many believed that his ghost had never found rest and was still roaming the hotel's hallways. The Crescent Hotel's alleyways are well known for their spooky atmosphere, which frequently causes hairs to stand on end. Numerous visitors claim to have heard gentle murmurs, seen footsteps, or had the impression that someone was following them when nobody was. This frequently occurs at night, when the hotel's meandering lanes seem incredibly peaceful. Some guests claim that while they were moving through the hallway, they sensed that they were being grabbed or tugged. Their room door occasionally moved by itself, even in the absence of any wind or airflow to account for the movement. Even cynical guests frequently start to have second thoughts about their logical understanding of the paranormal after this occurrence. The main staircase is one of the hotel's most well-known locations for paranormal activity. A lot of people claim to have seen ghostly images floating up or downstairs. These figures frequently appear so fast that it's hard to tell what or who they are seeing. This figure is frequently shown as a swiftly moving shadow that vanishes before it can be reached. Furthermore, allegations have surfaced of mirrors in corridors reflecting shadows or individuals that are not real. Some visitors swear they see a person or figure in the mirror, but as soon as they get close, it just vanishes. Many visitors who investigate paranormal activity at the hotel view these mirrors as gateways connecting the physical world and the hereafter. The Crescent Hotel is the subject of more than simply mythology and legends. Numerous accounts exist from visitors who claim to have witnessed strange happenings while they were there. One of them tells the tale of a woman who spent the summer with her family staying at a hotel. She related how she felt someone yanking the blanket off of her body when she woke up from a night of sleep. He noticed a shadowy figure standing on the edge of his bed when he opened his eyes. A report from a visitor lodging in room 419 was also included. She recalled hearing a knock on her restroom door late at night. There was nobody there when he opened the door, but after a short while, the sound of the knocking returned, louder and more insistent. He eventually moved rooms after going through this multiple times since he could not take the disruption. The Crescent Hotel's history already includes tales like these. These encounters serve as evidence to many visitors that the hotel is, in fact, haunted by ghostly entities. Some people view these tales as merely creepy tourist attractions. Whatever one's opinion, there's no denying that the Crescent Hotel maintains a unique environment from other lodging establishments. There is more to the Crescent Hotel in Arkansas than just its stunning architecture. It is a location rife with tragedies, dark pasts, and secrets that linger to this day. Every significant event in the hotel's history, from its heyday as an opulent hotel to its conversion into a horrible cancer hospital, has left an indelible impression. These traces are kept not only inside the hotel's walls, but also in the terrifying tales that are passed down from one generation to the next. The Crescent Hotel has been the subject of several paranormal reports due to a variety of unusual incidents that are frequently outside the realm of rational explanation. While some come for the history of the hotel and its stunning surroundings, others come in search of adventure and paranormal encounters. The Crescent Hotel is a location where the boundary between the visible and invisible realms is extremely blurry. Nevertheless, for individuals who are susceptible to ghostly energy. Perhaps that is the reason this hotel is so eerie. Something lurks behind every dimly lit hallway and behind every mirror, a ghost of the past that never truly goes away. The Crescent Hotel might still rank among the scariest locations in the world, as the trapped spirits inside might haunt it in search of the serenity they were never able to find.